morning. How are you today? It's a pleasure to be here with you. You can't believe how glad I am to be here. And you can't believe how glad I am to see you. How glad, cuán alegre soy, how glad I am to see you here. Just you and me. This is a private class. You know, of course, there are thousands of people watching me. But for me, there's only you. Just you and me. You and me and you. T for two. T para dos. Dos para ti. T for two. And two for T. And me for you. And you for me. It's T for two and you for me. Yes. Why not? Yeah. That's the idea. To learn English, to improve your English, to get better. Okay. Class number 1165. Are you ready? I'm not sure if I'm ready. No estoy listo, Marta. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm ready. Yes, I need to cheer up, to gain energy and say, let's go. All right, gain fluency, page 97, the third paragraph. Paragraph number 893. Did you say Jimmy just turned 2? Did you say Jimmy just turned 2? Did you say Jimmy just turned? No me sale a mí tampoco. Did you say Jimmy just turned 2? Hay mucha T aquí. Did you say Jimmy just turned 2? Just turned 2? ¿Has dicho que Jimmy acaba de cumplir los 2 años? Did you say, te dijiste, did you say Jimmy, Jaimito, Jimmy just turned, justo tornó 2, justo cumplió 2? Did you say Jimmy just turned 2? Mucho J también en inglés. Jimmy just? Did you tell me? Did you say that? That is opcional. Did you say Jimmy just turned 2? How tall is he? How tall? How tall is he? How tall is he? ¿Cuán alto es él? How tall is he? Have you measured him? Have you measured him? To measure, medir, ¿no? Measure, se dice, measure como tesoro, treasure como placer, pleasure, el placer de medirme tesoro, the pleasure of measuring my treasure. All right. How tall is he? Have you measured him? When a child turns 2, they're half their adult height. You should check his height at home tonight. You should check his height at home. This is a difficult paragraph. Almost every word in this paragraph, there are only 3 words that are 2 syllables. All the rest are monosyllabas. Did you say, Jimmy, hay 4. Did you say Jimmy just turned 2? Dijiste que se acaba de cumplir los 2 años. Did you say Jimmy just turned 2? How tall is he? Have you measured him? When a child turns 2, they're half their adult height. You should check his height at home tonight. When you go home tonight, say, hey Jimmy, come here. Stand against the wall. And you measure him, because when a child turns 2, on their 2nd birthday, they are almost always half their adult height. Which means I'm 1.80 meters. That means when I turned 2, on my 2nd birthday, I was 90 centimeters. ¿Lo sabías? A los 2 años, en el cumple, mídelos. Porque lo más, en el 90% de los casos, es su altura de adulto. Yes. And it's surprising. ¿Solo 2? Yes. Yeah. It's true. Now, listen. Did you say Jimmy just turned 2 years old? How tall is he? Have you measured him? ¿Le has medido? O sea, la altura. Escucha esto. Cuando un niño cumple los 2 años, when a child turns 2, they are, because they go they. They are half, la mitad. Half, L muda, no half, half. They are half their adult height. Su de ellos, su altura de adulto. They are half their adult height. ¿Por qué salto a they y their cuando digo un niño, a child? Now, a child could be a boy or a girl. In Spanish, you don't have this problem. Cuando un niño o una niña cumple los 2 años, tanto él como ella, o sea, es un poco complicado decirlo así. When a child turns 2, he or she is half his or her adult height. Y eso es engorrosísimo decir. Cuando un niño o una niña cumple los 2 años, él o ella tiene la mitad de su o su de ella, su altura. So when a child turns 2, he or she is half his or her adult height. So, para evitar eso, saltamos a their, they. Yes. Cada persona tiene su destino. Every person has their destiny. Cada persona tiene sus problemas. Every person has their problems. Un purista de hace un siglo diría, qué horror. Diría, no, every person has his or her respective problems. But it's too baroque to say his or her, my or your, etc. And so we'd say there. We saltamos a there, or they. So, when a child turns 2, they are half, la mitad, their adult height. You should check, deberías comprobar su altura, ¿no? Su altura se dice? You should check estatura or something. You should check his height. Es un chico. You should check his height at home tonight. Eso rima. You should check his height at home tonight. En casa esta noche. When you get home, you say, Jaimito, come here. Yeah, and you measure. Stand against the wall. Okay. 102. 1 meter, 2 centimeters. Jaimito, Jimmy, when you're an adult, you'll be 2 meters 4. A basketball player, yeah. You're going to be very tall. So, did you say Jimmy just turned 2? How tall is he? Have you measured him? When a child turns 2, they're half their adult height. Yeah, you should check his height when you get home tonight. You should. It's a recommendation. You should check. Verificar, comprobar. His height when you get home tonight. Okay. These paragraphs are difficult, eh? Yeah. The next one, on page 97, paragraph 894. He told me to follow him. He told me to follow him. Follow him. Follow him. He told me to follow him. Me dijo que le siguiera. Yeah, I'm in my car. Yeah, this happens. He says, okay, we're going to go there. Now you follow me. I'll drive. But he's driving fast. I'm trying to follow him. All right? I remember this. Normally, I drive fast. And I remember in the 1980s, 30 years ago, one of my teachers, David, he said, te seguiré, pero no vayas tan rápido, no te pierdo. I said, I'll follow you. All right. He told me to follow him, but he's driving so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up. I haven't lost him yet. I haven't lost him yet. But there are 2 cars between him and me. There are 2 cars between him and me. Yeah. I'll drive and you keep an eye on him. Oof. That's a párrafo tiene tela. I'll drive. Okay, I'm driving my car and I'm following another person. Because that person knows the destination. I don't. So I need to follow him to reach the destination. Now, I'm not alone. In the passenger seat, there's another person. And I'm speaking to him. He told me to follow him. But he's driving so fast. He's driving so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up. To keep up is mantenerte con el ritmo. Y no quedar rezagado. To fall behind, no, to keep up. No estás manteniendo el ritmo, te tengo que quitar el grupo de la clase. You have to keep up. You're falling behind. You have to catch up. Catch up is realcanzar el ritmo establecido. To catch up. But to keep up is luego mantenerte con dicho ritmo. You know, if you have three ships crossing in a tour like this, and one is like falling behind, this one's falling behind, it needs to catch up and then keep up, to keep up, to keep up. So I'm having trouble keeping up. He's driving so fast. He's driving, nuestro amigo, our friend is driving so fast that I can't keep up. I can still see him. Creo que dice así. I can I haven't lost him yet. No le he perdido todavía. I haven't lost him yet. I haven't lost him yet. I haven't lost him yet. Fijaos en la fonética. I haven't lost him yet. Miel. ¿Te gusta la miel? ¿Te gusta la miet? O la fuet? Miet. I haven't lost him yet. Him yet. Practica estos truquitos de enlace fonético. Him yet. No le he perdido todavía. I haven't lost him yet. Si es ella, I haven't lost her yet. I haven't lost him yet. I haven't lost you yet. He hasn't lost me yet. I haven't lost him yet. He told me to follow him. Fijaos cómo me como la H. Los nativos, todos. Me dijo que le siguiera. He told me to follow him. He told me to follow him. But he, pero él está. But he is driving. But he's driving. La T de but es casi como una D inglesa. But he's driving so fast that I'm having trouble. Me está costando trabajo mantenerme con el ritmo. I'm having trouble keeping up. But he's driving so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up. To have trouble, más gerundio. Lo he enseñado 1000 veces aquí y lo enseñaré 1000 veces más para que se os quede. To have trouble. I have trouble. I'm having trouble seeing the camera because of the lights. I'm having trouble seeing you. Me está costando trabajo verte. Are you having trouble seeing me? Can you see me okay? Yeah? Can you see the buildings behind me? Can you see the books there? Can you see them? You're not having any trouble, right? Well, I'm having trouble seeing the camera. I'm having trouble. And here, I'm having trouble keeping up. To keep up is to stay with my friend. Yes. I haven't lost him yet. But there are 2 cars between him and us. But there are 2 cars between him and us. Hay 2 coches entre él y nosotros. Between him and us. Him and us. Él y nos. Him and us. Him and us. Him and us. La M de him manda fonéticamente. Him and us. Him and him. Him and him. Him and us. Him and us. But there are 2 cars between him and us. You need to listen to these paragraphs. They are, of course, recorded. You have the audio. You have the audio for these books, of course. You need to listen to me. It's my voice. You listen to me and you listen to the connectivity, the phonetic connectivity, and you practice it. Yes, he told me to follow him, but he's driving so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up. I haven't lost him yet, but there are 2 cars between him and us. I'll drive and you keep an eye on him. So, repartir las tareas. Mira, I will concentrate on driving. You watch the car. You keep an eye on him. To keep an eye on. Se dice muchísimo en inglés. Mantener un ojo encima. To keep an eye on him means vigila. Vigílale. Keep an eye on him. Yes. Keep an eye on him means watch him. Keep an eye on him. All right? Keep an eye on him. All right? I'll drive. And you keep an eye on him, okay? You keep an eye on him, okay? All right, one more time. He told me to follow him, but he's driving so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up. I haven't lost him yet, but there are 2 cars between him and us. I'll drive and you keep an eye on him. I'll drive and you keep an eye on him. Keep an eye, mantén un ojo sobre él. Keep an eye, como si fueran, yo tengo 2. I have 2 eyes. Okay, fine. Yeah, pero en español también se dice mantén el ojo encima o algo así. No, los ojos. Yeah, yes. Keep an eye on him. It's interesting that in English and in Spanish, we usually use the singular, un ojo encima. Okay. O el oído a veces, wouldn't say los oídos. We have 2 ears, but we usually just refer to one. Estoy duro de oído. Soy duro de oído. No de oídos. I'm hard of hearing. En inglés, estoy duro de audición. I'm hard of hearing. I'm hard of hearing. Hard of hearing means, mande? Come on, tell me more, tell me more. All right. Finally, one more paragraph. In the middle of page 97, paragraph 895. Can you move a bit to your right? Can you move a bit to your right? To my left. Can you move a bit to your right? Can you move? ¿Te puedes trasladar, mover? Yeah, can you move a bit to your right? You're blocking the sunlight. Can you move a bit to your right? You're blocking the sunlight. Yeah. And I can't read the map. Okay, it's a map. These are 2 people. They are in London, in Trafalgar Square. Have you ever been to London? No? Oh, no. Pues en la Plaza de Trafalgar. Okay, it's very famous, very, very famous in London. Trafalgar Square. And so there's a couple, 2 people in Trafalgar Square. One has a map, a city map. And he's trying to figure out how to go to St. Paul's Cathedral, Catedral de San Pablo, St. Paul's Cathedral, from Trafalgar Square. But he can't see because his wife is blocking the sunlight, because she said, can you move a bit to your right? Yeah. Can you move a bit to your right? You're blocking the sunlight, la luz del sol. And I can't read the map. Let's see. A ver. Dice que, a ver, let's see. Let's see. We're here. All right. Let's see. Veamos. A ver. Estamos aquí. Let's see. We're here. All right. We're here. ¿Qué más? In Trafalgar Square. We need to be in St. Paul's Cathedral in 30 minutes. All right. We need to be in St. Paul's Cathedral in 30 minutes. That's very easy. To walk from Trafalgar Square to St. Paul's Cathedral in 30 minutes, I think is very easy. I've been to London many, many times in my life. The first time I went to London was in December 1971. Yeah. In December 1971, recién cumplido los 20 años. I was 20. And I went to London with a group of students and professors. We spent 2 days in London, and then we flew to Moscow in the Soviet Union. We spent 6 days in Moscow. Then we flew to Kiev in what is today Ukraine. At that time, no, it was part of the Soviet Union. And we were in Kiev for 5 days, and then we flew to Leningrad, which today is called St. Petersburg, of course, and we stayed another 5 days in Leningrad. And then we took a train from Leningrad to Helsinki in Finland, the capital of Finland, and we were there for 2 days. And then we flew, if I remember right, we flew from Helsinki to New York. And we arrived around the 15th of January, 1972. So we spent 2 days in London, 2 days in Helsinki, Finland, and 3 weeks in Russia, so the Soviet Union, during the winter. Very cold. It was very, very cold. But in any case, it was a very interesting trip. All right, so can you move a bit to your right? You're blocking the sunlight and I can't read the map. El plano. The map. See the map. Mapa, plano de ciudad y mapa mundial is the same, the map. The map. Let's see, we're here in Trafalgar Square. We need to be in St. Paul's Cathedral in 30 minutes. We need to be in St. Paul's Cathedral in 30 minutes. How much time? 1 minute? 5 minutes. We need to be in St. Paul's Cathedral in 30 minutes. Okay, we'll stop there with this book, page 97, and we'll continue. We have 5 minutes. That trip I took, I was at the university in my second year. And I remember I saw an ad, I saw an announcement on a bulletin board. Bulletin board is tablón de anuncios, o sea, tabla de boletines, bulletin board, like blackboard, pizarra, bulletin board. And I saw 3-week interim course in Russia, in the Soviet Union. 3 weeks. And I received 3 university credits. So I could continue accumulating credits towards my graduation 2 years later. All right. And in the spring, in the fall, in the otoño, in the autumn, in the fall of 1971, I turned 20 in November. But I think already before that, I asked my parents' permission to join the group during the Christmas holidays, because the Christmas holidays in the university system in the United States are similar to Spain. The classes end on the 20th of December, and they start again on the 15th or 16th of January. So there's almost 1 month, maybe 3.5 weeks of holidays. Now, during that period, instead of just taking it easy and spending Christmas and New Year's with my family, I joined the group. And I flew from Tulsa, Oklahoma to New York City. And there I joined the group in Kennedy Airport, and we flew to London. That was my first time in my life to Europe. That was the first time crossing the Atlantic. Since then, I've crossed the Atlantic probably 300 times. 300 veces. Claro, cada vez es ida y vuelta. So every trip to America is 2 trips to crossing the Atlantic twice. One in one direction and the other in the other direction. I've gone to the United States, let's see, the first time, 1971, late in December 1971, 72, almost every year for 50 years. So that's 100 times crossing the Atlantic to go to the United States. But I've gone to Mexico 4 times. I've gone to Peru 4 times. That's 8. I've gone to Colombia once. That's 9. So it's 18 more. So I've probably done about 120. I've crossed the Atlantic 120 times. Yes. And in those 120 times, Richard, did you ever Or have you ever had a scare? Un susto. En el avión. Only once. Yeah, once. I was in New York City, in Kennedy Airport, in, I think, 1990 or 1991. And I was by myself, not with my family, I was by myself. Because I had previously gone to Illinois on business. And we took off from Kennedy Airport. And after about 30 minutes, the plane turned around and went back. Apparently there was smoke in the cabin, smoke from an electrical fire or something. And they turned around and went back. I never found out what really happened. I never found out what really happened. But that was the only time in 120 crossings of the Atlantic. See you tomorrow.